let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That's Harrison Phillips there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has his man, it's the Michigan rookie. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Ball at the 33 for first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To the air yet again, Williams. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. DJ Moore, the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Bears take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. A tight end in motion now. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. Spins out of one stop. And they get this down to the 28. 16 yards on the play. And that's going to get the Vikings the first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10. Here's Jones. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
All set up now for first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Headed out right. He shovels this one forward. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
19. Second down carry for Jones. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Third and long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Here's 2nd and 7. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort?
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Off the play fake, Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Vikings are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Running left side by Jefferson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, McCarthy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bears are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Now an inside handoff to Swift.
situational football. Looking at first and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Forced out to his right.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Swift. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Swift, the touchdown. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
They kick the running back in motion. There's McCarthy on 1st and 10. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone now. And he finds it in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second and 10 now. Williams finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. First down, ball at the 36.
And the Bears, first down.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And And that's a Chicago first down.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on. The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
It's on target to Moore. The stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it first and goal. Swift has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal. Williams will look to throw. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. You're good on the point after. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson, so it'll be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has a big strike to Addison. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, all set up now. First and 10. Another throw here for McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense up to the line fast. And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. Only time left for one more snap block, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Reichert connects there. And that gets him back to within 11. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. McCarthy looking to throw. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go, second down. McCarthy to throw it. Escapes the pocket. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Staying on the ground with Jones. Up behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Swift. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. Working quickly here. Williams to throw on first. Rolling out to his left. He's keeping it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
It's got it, left side. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It's good for another Chicago Bears. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Running behind center with Swift, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by Javon Hargrave.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On play action, here's Williams. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
It's a gain of 38 yards. That's another Bears first down.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of 3 brings up second and goal.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's third and goal. Working from the gun, Williams escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on third and goal. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal. Now here's Williams. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate, but it's never over till it's over.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. McCarthy from his own end zone. That's him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And he's going to line up in the red for this play back at the 8.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? Backed up by an unforced error, and this is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. The touchdown all but gifted to them here as they take over 1st and goal. Williams from the gun. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Romadudes 8 touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Bears push their lead to 18. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Moore with a return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24 yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Kyler Gordon.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He finds Odunze downfield. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Connecting with his back here, Swift. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Williams on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears put up even more points in a win. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. You're good on the point after. And the Bears grow their lead yet again.
Bears 31, Vikings 10.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Space past the 35. Rolling into enemy territory. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Vikings 17. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Bears.
He'll try with the wideout. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. York tacks on that extra point. And the Bears continue piling on to this lead. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Moore with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. It's Jones on the toss. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard
line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Chicago Bears.
They go with the none guy here. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Biggie Angels, Biggie Angels, Biggie Angels.
To throw is Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. He's got to keep moving quick here.
10 more yards. That's another Bears.
First down. Williams to throw. Chased out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw left side finds Burden. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here's Williams again. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. 4th down, Williams. Completed over the middle. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Trying to push it deep downfield. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So the Bears come away with the win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.